Oh hey yo you, how are you doing today? You look great. How's your week been going? It's been a long time I haven't seen you here. Maybe just what? Oh, you finished the video game from last time, that's a great thing. What are you looking for this time? Still looking for a PS4 or other games? That looks like a good idea. I can find that, I'm sure I will. I think I've got with me a little stock of little things that could maybe, I hope so, be your type and be what you're searching for. So if you're ready, I'm going to show you a little compilation of little discs that might be games that you would like to play. I've got Xbox One, Xbox 360 because you bought these two, and of course some nostalgia games that you played when you were little. I'm sure you did, knowing you, from Wii games. So I'm going to show you all of that, and of course going to discuss them a little bit. So let's go. So first of all, a classic Assassin's Creed Origins, where you play Bayek of Siwa. I don't know if you've already played it. No? Well, that's amazing then, because it's one of the best games ever. To be honest, I finished it twice, because I love the game so much. It's got a lot of historically accurate parts, and others of course were made up, but it's such an amazing place to be. And of course Egypt, I'd say, is my favorite destination on our planet, so of course Assassin's Creed Origins being placed in Siwa and in Egypt in general is really an amazing game, and I'd love for you to play this, so that'd be a fav for me. It all starts with one, that's for sure. Actually, this game is why is it named Assassin's Creed Origins, is actually because it's supposed to be the first story of an assassin in the Assassin's Creed chronology, in the timeline of assassins, and I find this game absolutely incredible. Of course, it's a game that you can play on 4K Ultra HD, like a lot of Assassin's Creed games today and a lot of Xbox One games. You can even play it, and it's optimized for Xbox One X, and I've heard you have one, so that's amazing. When did you buy it? I didn't ask you actually. I think it was a great idea that you did, but when did you? 2 months ago, and you haven't got any games on it yet? Oh, you were waiting to finish the last one. I understand that. That's quite good. I think you'll love this. It's PEGI 18, but you know what? You're 19. You're what? Oh, I don't know that number, but I believe you. Second of all, this is a game I hope you've played in your life. If you didn't, that's a shame. Normally you may play it more on PC, but I did. I loved playing on Minecraft on my PC when I was younger. I loved, for example, all the multiplayer versions. So for example, I remember being kind of a harsh player to be against in Sky Wars or in Bed Wars on Hypixel at the time. With my brother, I also created a faction server on Minecraft. So many good memories on this game. I think that even if you don't want to play everyday life, if one day you have a friend over for like, I don't know, a few days, creating a survival world will always bring you some nostalgia from those days, and I think it's absolutely incredible. Mojang and Notch did an amazing game. I think it's one of the most sold games in the world, and rightfully so, so that would be, I think, a must-have. It even does relaxing sounds. It really has everything you need in a video game. Of course, all of these games are new, and they are just waiting for you to be able to be played. So this is Minecraft Xbox One Edition, and I think that this game is a game that would suit you a lot. You'll see in the games that I prepared there are a lot of nostalgia games, so I hope you're ready for that. But now, third, one of the best games ever made in its conceptualization and in the graphics and time put in this game. It's a Rockstar game. It's Red Dead Redemption 2. I hope that you know this game. If you do not, shame on you once again. But you know, I can't blame anyone for not knowing some games, but really, come on. Redemption 2. It's in America in 1899. You're an old-time gangster, and really, it's a must-have. And what I really like about this game is that you can be in impossible situations. Everything is possible in this game because they thought about it so much. Like even in the voices and characters that they put there. For example, when you get further away from a character, they don't just put the sound down from what you hear, but they actually recorded it a few times to see what it was actually like to hear a character from far away. That's a little anecdote from it, but just to show you how much they put into this game, how much they put effort, and really it paid off because it's such an amazing game. It's like 100 gigabytes, I think, so you need a lot of plays, but for sure it will do a lot of video game hours. And I think if you play this game, I'll see you in about like 9 or 10 months. So really, but that's what I wish for you. I really wish that you play an amazing game like this one, so that'll be a must-have as well. I only have must-have, I'm sorry. Now for an all-time favorite from a lot of video game players, but this is one of the most recent ones. Call of Duty, but World War II. I don't know if you're really into history games, like Red Dead Redemption 2, for example, or Assassin's Creed, but Call of Duty World War II has an amazing campaign mode. Yeah, I also played it with my brother, you were asking me, but because you can do the campaign when you're two, to be worn on two, so it's always an amazing experience to play with another person on video games that are so amazing in their concept. And there's a concept and making. And you can also, of course, play on Xbox Live in multiplayer from 2 to 18 players. I think that's how it's supposed to be normally. But there's one thing that I think that it lacks in this game is that on Xbox 360, on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, for example, you could play 4 players on one screen, and you could play just games all together. But on Call of Duty World War II and the most recent Xbox One Call of Duties, you can now play with more than 2 players on a single Xbox, which is kind of a must-have, I think, in my opinion, normally. But you know, this campaign mode, multiplayer mode, and zombie mode is kind of frightening compared to the other ones who are more fun than frightening. But this one is more realistic, I should say. Another Peggy 18 game, but you know what? Sometimes they have the best story. Now moving on, have you ever wished of becoming an assassin? Well, I hope not in real life, but in a video game it's possible. I think you might know what I'm talking to you about, but I'm talking to you about Hitman. I know the third one came out, but I don't know why. I absolutely love the second one. With the Bahamas, for example, well, the Maldives, I don't know exactly. I also love the sniper mode with, I love the names of the people in the sniper field. For example, you have to kill Guillaume Maison. I remember that very well because I've done a lot of sniper mode and I find it really great. So if you want to become Agent 47, now is the time to become an assassin. I've always wished of becoming bold and having that behind my head. That's great. I wonder what you can see when you scan his head, but I don't think anyone has ever seen. I might try one day. Well, once again, amazing stories. Well, little stories of being a secret agent, where you're like a robot nearly, where you have to kill a lot of different peoples. But what I like about a hitman is not only about killing the people you have to kill, but also about the life of every character, and of course side missions, side quests, which I find are pretty creative. And there are little stories or little Easter eggs that you can find in the game, and that's the fun part of it. So that's another must-have. I mean, if you might be paying by check because there's so much here that I think you're going to take everything. I'll see you in 10 years with just that. But you know, that's my job, to sell you the games that are the best on the market and really must-haves. I don't know how many times I've said this, but they're amazing. Now moving on, I've got 2 last Xbox One games because I think that maybe afterwards may be too much. But you've got a little choice here, but you know what, I took the best. Now another Call of Duty, but Black Ops 3. I don't know why I also love Black Ops 3. The first one and second one were great, the fourth one as well. But my favorite is the third one. The maps are amazing, and I think that this one is a must-have. But just for the multiplayer maps, they're amazing, and really, I couldn't think of another Call of Duty with better maps. That's why this one isn't very expensive. It's like $5 to $10. I'll check on my computer afterwards, but I think that's it. So it's a little less expensive than the new Call of Duties, but it's a must-have. Now, last game, and this is an amazing game. I wouldn't say it's a must-have, but it's an amazing experience, and it's The Quarry. The Quarry is an amazing horror game where you can play, well, I'm not going to tell you anything more, but really these are the must-haves that you should have. The characters in The Quarry are really amazing, and I think that you should play it. It's an amazing game, really. I'm sorry that I already have to go, but this is the time I have a meeting in like... Oh, actually, I'm kind of late already, but you know what? This was for you. I really hope that you're going to like these games. Tell me how you found them, and of course, I'll be seeing you soon for part 2 to see other games on Xbox 360 and Wii, of course. I hope you're not gonna miss it, so subscribe. I'll see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.